From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
Thanks for joining us this morning. It's Monday, November 13th.
Let's get started.
And we say, we're watching you, and we're going to put a stop to it.
APEC takes over San Francisco, but don't expect to see all happy faces over the summit. Protesters making sure their voices are heard before world leaders.
We've seen a downward spiral in U.S.-China relations.
Could we actually see a breakthrough? A high-stakes meeting between President Biden and the Chinese president takes center stage in the Bay this week.
On the boot, Kittle's in the end zone, but he's covered. Purdy keeps it alive and floats it in there. Touchdown!
We really hope to put away some of the concerns you might have about the Niners. The red and gold are back in the win column.
I said, well, there's two of them in there. He said, you're lying. I said, no, I'm not.
And it would certainly be a surprise for any mother. A medical marvel has this woman seeing double with a twist.
Oh, and you're going to want to wait for that story. It's too good. I'm Nicole Zalimas. Happy Monday to all of you. And you know what? Happy W to all of our Niners fans. It feels good, G.
It does. So excited. They finally got a win and finally got back on track. I'm Gianna Franco. Really quick, because I know she's up. Happy birthday, Mom. November 13th. So happy birthday to
My buddy.
Ima.
Yeah,
Yes,
my Instagram friend. Big heart, big love to you. Thanks for giving us G and all the grandkids that we love so much. Let's talk about what really could be the future for all of our kids. Decisions and conversations that could decide the future. The eyes of the world are on the Bay Area this week for all things APEC. And a lot of leaders are waking up looking out their hotel windows to that gorgeous view, right?
Wow.
May they be lifted and inspired by what they see and make a better world for all of us. While they do that, they're going to tell our San Francisco story. And one part of that story is the weather. And man, Mother Nature delivered there with that live picture, Jess.
It really did. And this is the calm before the storm. So for everyone who's out there this morning waking up to these partly cloudy skies and these chilly temperatures also, I mean, anywhere from the Santa Clara Valley up into the North Bay, we're talking about 40s and 50s. But for everyone who's waking up here, we are all experiencing just that calm before some heavy showers start rolling their way into the Bay Area as early as tomorrow morning. I'll have more on that in just a second. Here's what we're looking at right now. Partly cloudy skies over in the Santa Clara Valley near San Jose. We're sitting in the upper 40s. A little bit more north along that peninsula near the Bay Bridge with that sun shining right behind us on that live look behind me. We're sitting in the 50s, both from Oakland back and forth into San Francisco. Mild conditions to kick off this morning. A little bit more clouds kind of holding over the Golden Gate Bridge, but visibility at surface level, no issue whatsoever. So if you're driving into the city to gear up for this week, or if you're getting ready for work, just keep in mind you're not going to have an issue getting across the bridge this morning when it comes to weather, at least. We just see those high clouds sweeping in from offshore. That's what that band is right now, and that's what we're looking at with that live cam behind me. There's showers to the north of us, but this is part of a larger system, so we need to zoom out for that. This area of low pressure, you can't really tell right here on our satellite imagery, but watch what happens on Futurecast. This system right here, it's going to pack its punch into our California coastline as we head into the next couple days, gearing up for some heavy showers tomorrow morning, all throughout the afternoon hours. We're going to catch some breaks from these bands moving in and off from offshore, and then here we go all the way into our Wednesday setup, more showers swirling their way in. So tomorrow alone, I'm going to just kind of let this advance alone. We're going to start seeing light showers to kick off the morning, heavier showers streaming their way into the North Bay into the afternoon hours. I'm going to have more on this in a bit, but for now, over to you, G.
All right, just thank you. Let's talk about the roadways right now. It is busy already at the Bay Bridge Toll Plaza. You're backed up to the maze with that slowest approach coming off the East Shore Freeway. There was a crash not too far from westbound 80 right through Richmond. That's in the clearing stages, but still pretty slow and go through there. It's going to be busy throughout the week across the Bay Bridge because one lane each direction will be shut down starting tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock, because of the APEC Forum. Streets closures, the biggest section will be in and around Moscone Center, then Nob Hill. So I'm going to zoom in here. If you are traveling in and around that area, there are still lanes that are open. Most of it gets underway later on this afternoon, but between 2nd and 5th, Harrison to Market, we're already starting to see some of those closures go into place, and extra busy conditions already for a lot of the barricades that are going up. Central Subway, 4th and Brannan, Yerba Buena, Moscone stations will be closed also. So there are some reroutes for Muni. So check that schedule before you head out. If you typically take Muni for your morning commute, for example, they'll have a Muni Metro shuttle operating every 5 minutes between Chinatown, Rose Park Station, and Union Square Market Street Station to help maintain access to Chinatown and areas north of downtown. Reed?
All right, G, and you're going to hear what G just mentioned all week long, that term APEC. So what is it? Who's here and who does it serve? Well, APEC is short for Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation. It's a forum for 21 member economies in the Pacific Rim that promotes trade throughout the Asia-Pacific region. And they are here because San Francisco and larger, the state of California, are crucial partners in that effort. It's an honor to have you, our visitors, here. A lot of meetings, a lot of wining and dining, and a lot of bridge building in our world. Last night, for instance, at City Hall, the Finance Ministers Gala. It kicked off, putting San Francisco front and center to the world.
I'm hearing all this excitement and positive energy right now, and it just feels good. This is what APEC is about, and my hope that people will get their own experiences from going around the city.
And because people know the eyes of the world are here, many are using this moment to be seen and heard and really capture the cameras. Dawn Lin reports on a gathering at the Ferry Building to march from Market Street to the Moscone Center.
Protesters marched down Market Street saying no to APEC. They believe world leaders will make trade deals that will increase corporate profits and harm families.
They are funding human rights violations left and right, whether here at the summit or every day in the meeting rooms that they're in. And we say, we're watching you and we're going to put a stop to it.
Claire Valderrama Wallace brought her 12-year-old son Dante to join the march.
Our youth know that they are powerful, but the people in those rooms, they want our youth to not know how powerful and brilliant they are. And the solutions are always with the masses who are most directly impacted.
Many families say they're marching for their children and future generations. Specifically, they demand better climate protection policies and human rights in Asian countries. They're also calling for a ceasefire in Gaza.
This is what's going to guarantee our children and many families out there a better future.
Protesters started their day rallying at the Embarcadero Plaza and listening to speeches. They marched to Moscone Center later in the afternoon.
Our family's futures are not for sale. No to APEC. People over profit.
There were no corporate leaders or big events at Moscone Center for day 2 of the APEC conference. Some senior APEC officials met at the center on Sunday. The CHP and San Francisco police have a lot of experience dealing with protests, but this week their handling of the demonstrations will be watched by the world.
Catch the attention of the world leaders that are meeting today. This is sort of considered the Super Bowl of, the corporate heads of state.
As for Claire, she doesn't think APEC is good for the regional economy. She wants world leaders to listen to their concerns.
You're not inviting us to the table, and you're utilizing DEI language to manipulate the masses into thinking this is good for us.
On Wednesday, President Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping will meet on the sidelines of the summit. The world will be watching for signs of improvement in relations between the two countries. Biden and Xi are expected to talk about multiple issues, including a possible reopening of military communication channels, fentanyl production, trade between the two countries, and the future of Taiwan. The meeting is unlikely to produce any major breakthroughs, but it could lay the groundwork for improved relations. And there are a lot of other high-profile diplomatic meetings happening all week. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen met yesterday with Mexico's finance secretary.
And as the APEC summit kicks into high gear this week, the estimated economic impact for San Francisco is supposed to be in the tens of millions of dollars. So Sean Chitnis is live this morning near the Moscone Center, where one of the security zones closes off the Soma neighborhood. And Sean, I drove through there early this morning just to kind of get a perspective, and there's so much fencing already up.
Hey, Gianna, good morning. Right here along Howard Street, these barricades certainly get you to notice what is happening in this neighborhood. This is along 3rd here, right in front of the Moscone Center, and 3 sides of the intersection have these large, tall, black barricades. So it just gives you a sense of the approach they are taking as they wait for APEC to really gear up in the next couple of days. But it kicked off officially on Saturday, and so businesses in the area were expecting to see those crowds show up. But one of the restaurants we were able to talk to tells us that at a time when it's normally busy, they had empty chairs and empty tables, and it actually felt quite slow. So while there were plans to react to the large crowds with extended hours, now that restaurant has canceled all product deliveries for the week because of the closures around their business. And the general manager tells us that he expects delivery drivers like those who work for DoorDash to struggle just to pick up orders, and his own employees may have trouble getting to the restaurant.
I hope everything's gonna bring difference for our business, so we will see what's gonna happen here, and if we're gonna see a lot of people, so we are ready for that.
And so, of course, city leaders have said that this is San Francisco's chance to shine in the global spotlight, with tens of thousands of visitors showing up and an economic impact estimated at $53 million when you include hotels, restaurants, as well as small businesses. And their hope is that, just like we saw with Dreamforce right at this same location and the positivity that came out of that, that can happen again this week with APEC. Gianna, back to you.
Yeah, hoping to see more of that. All right, Sean, thank you for that. And I know it's a lot of information for everyone to take in with everything that's going on and all the closures as well. And you can find all of that and so much more on everything APEC. Just head to our website, kpix.com.